Ukraine was a big part of President Biden's State of the Union address last night. The president announced the U.S. is banning Russian planes from its airspace, and he also laid out his domestic agenda, hoping to find bipartisan support. Skylar Henry recaps what the president said.
At his first State of the Union, President Biden vowed to make Vladimir Putin pay a price for his invasion of Ukraine.
He thought he could roll into Ukraine and the world would roll over. Instead, he met with a wall of strength he never anticipated or imagined. He met the Ukrainian people.
Some members of Congress wore blue and yellow in support of Ukraine. Lawmakers stood and cheered for the Ukrainian ambassador to the U.S., who was seated with First Lady Jill Biden.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
During the hour-long speech, Mr. Biden laid out what he called a unity agenda in hopes of building bipartisanship in Congress.
4 big things we can do together, in my view.
Included in that is fighting the opioid epidemic, improving mental health, giving veterans better health care, and cutting the death rate from cancer.
We are stronger today than we were a year ago. And we'll be stronger a year from now.
Mr. Biden also argued that his economic policies will lower inflation.
Instead of relying on foreign supply chains, let's make it in America.
The president wants to cut the cost of prescription drugs, lower energy costs, and cap a household's child care spending.
If we're weak at home.
Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds delivered the Republican response.
The president's approach to foreign policy has consistently been too little, too late.
President Biden travels to Wisconsin today to tout the infrastructure law Congress passed last year. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
West Virginia's Senator Joe Manchin, who has held up parts of the president's agenda, said after listening to the speech, he is still concerned about government spending and its effect on inflation.